I really enjoy shaking up my style, and I tend to gravitate towards one throughout the month. I'm going to show you 5 wigs today that I have been wearing lately that have been real winners for me. I discovered this wig a couple of weeks ago when I was bringing out some of my Toni Brattin styles. I was getting ready to have a wig party. I had some friends that are seniors come over. We were going to take a look at a lot of different short wig styles, and this was among them. And I wore it that day and displayed it, and now I just cannot get enough of it. This is Toni Brattin's Impressive in the color light blonde. Little shaggy pixie cut, lots of really delicate light layers, super light density, open cap, very affordable style as well. Heat-friendly fiber, although I haven't taken any heat or styling. And you can just tell how low profile this is. I don't even know it's on my head. This is in the regular size, and they also offer this in a large circumference, and I still had to cinch it in all the way. I do love this sweeping fringe, so it kind of has a forward movement, but it's very easy to keep swoop over the forehead and away from the face so that it's not in the eyes. You could certainly trim in a bang if you wanted to. And a shag style like this would be very forgiving because there's all kinds of layers anyway. It is a light density and no perma-tease. So there's maybe a little bit of pre-tease, but I'm not sensing any of that bottom tease. It's really nice and easy to tuck to give a little bit of versatility to your styling. Adorable. It's just such a sporty look, isn't it? This would be a great workout wig. It's cool, open cap, stretchy, comfortable. Again, Impressive by Toni Brattin. I've been reaching for it this month. So the next one that I have to show you, yes, my mother loves this one. I'm really getting into pixies again, aren't I? I just discovered that about myself. Plus, my mother loves me in short hair. Let me first tell you what this is. This is Belle Tress's Palo Alto in a beige linen R. I have it in this color and the cake batter. I'm definitely holding on to these 2 cute little pixies, especially after I styled them according to my taste and preference. So I am over the moon for this. And when you feel good, when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good and look good, everybody else thinks you feel good and look good. That includes my mom. I take her out for errands mostly every Wednesday, and she always loves me in short hair, and I like dazzling her. It makes her happy to see me in short hair, so I try to wear a lot more short hair wig styles when we go out, just to give her something to look at. And this one, she could not stop talking about it because of its layering, I think. So I just worked it up a little bit at the front. I gave it some spikiness, some contour, and just with the heat of my hands, I was able to redirection that root into a little bit of lift. Because if you remember the review, it just went straight down over the forehead, and it was a little more difficult for me to work it back away from the face. It just was a little more stubborn than some. Flat back, very little perma-tease. The volume that you see is being done just by the contour of the fiber. Oh, it's just gorgeous. It has an extended lace front, left monofilament part that runs all the way back to the hind crown. So what's next? Oh yes, coming right up. So yes, this one is a little longer. However, it's not heavy at all. I adore Push Hair Vivienne. This push hairline is new by Wig Studio One, exclusive to Wig Studio One. They worked with Belle Tress to create some beautiful new styles, and Vivienne is one of those mid to long length wavy styles at about 15 inches. That's really a nice length, especially when it has such a light, natural looking density. Lace front, left monopart. This is in Butterbeer Blonde. So what strikes me about this style, I think, is just the fact that it's so lovely, so feminine, yet flirty and whimsical and fun and playful at the same time. That's me. I love it. And I wore this a couple of times to meet with a builder. We're thinking about building a house. We're not sure yet, but we have met with the builder a couple times just to kind of iron out our plans. And I wore this one each time. I just felt like it was out of the way. It made me feel pretty and capable, but you know, when we're looking down at plans and things, it didn't get in the eyes or the face. It felt lightweight. So this is one long style that is so easy to wear. And that's why it made my top list of winners this month. Love it. Vivienne by Push Hair in Butterbeer Blonde. And I have one more pixie to show you that I've been wearing. I don't know about you, but I go through phases where I absolutely love pixie cuts. And they're so easy and fun. And when I find that when I'm spending time with family, I often reach for a pixie cut because I'm comfortable, they're comfortable with it because I've always had short hair. And this is most like me, I think. Now what I'm wearing here is the Envy's Raven in the light blonde. And when I had it out to show the ladies when we had our little party, I kept it out because I kept wearing it, and I reached for it just as often as I did that Impressive by Toni Bratton for its ease of wear. It has to have a little interest though. I like a pixie with some irregular spikiness to it, just something fun and interesting, not too boring and flat. And Raven is very unique in its design. These front pieces here just scoop right back away from the face. I don't think I could pull these down over the forehead if I wanted to. Now, if this isn't some class and sass, I don't know what is. Oh my goodness, these flirty layers. I knew I would fall in love with this one, I think even before I put it on. This is the brand new Joss by Rene in their new line for 2024 spring. And it's in the color White Rose Blonde R. Oh, I just fell in love with all of these layers. I like volume. I like this flirty, casual texture. I think what I like most about it that sets it apart from other similar styles is the bangs. It's a nice butterfly bang. It's multiple layers that kind of sweep back into the style. Sometimes bangs are rather flat against the forehead. Other ones are more undercut where the layers on the top overlap. But in this particular case, they just feather back and it gives me a kind of a retro vibe. I like that too. Now, if I didn't want the profile on this one, I could certainly tamp it down by using a series of tucks and a little bit of sculpting. This is just a machine-made cap. There's no lace or monofilament. It has quite a bit of permatease, okay? I like to say that it's not too much permatease, but on a machine-made style, especially one with volume, you need permatease to help cover the wefts and sustain the lift in the style. Again, thanks for joining me today. We'll see you next time right here on TAZS's Wig Closet.